And don't worry, we'll get on to the spin after a little bit of an introduction. All right, let's get started. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Doing great. Hope you're doing good as well.
I'm doing great. I finally did my sound sources thing, so you should be a lot louder now instead of just intermixing with a whole bunch of different sounds. So you should be sounding crisp and good. So
hopefully I sound nice and crispy.
Guys, does she sound crispy, guys? Does she sound crispy? Crispy like a Krabby Patty? Obviously, right? That's what you think about when you're crispy, right?
Of course.
Crispy.
Lettuce. There's lettuce on there.
Lettuce. Obviously, there's some lettuce, But I don't know if I should say that you sound like crispy lettuce. Maybe.
I like lettuce.
Okay.
It's like crunchy water. It's not to like.
Crunchy water. That does sound kind of interesting. I wouldn't mind having some You should say that. Oh my god, you should say that at a restaurant. Just go to like, hey, so what can I get you started? Can I get some crunchy water?
It's just celery. Celery is just crunchy water.
It is, isn't it? Like
all it is.
Yeah, isn't it like one of those kind of things that if you eat celery, it technically does negative calories to you, so you actually lose weight. There's so much, it has so little calories that the actual action of eating it burns more calories of you eating it.
Maybe I just know it's very high percentage water.
Well, that makes sense. Well, hey, if you guys are thirsty, eat celery. That works out.
Yeah, it's good for you.
Celery. It is really good for you. It's really good for you. Hello, everyone. This is a fun little VTuber talk show we like to host each and every week. We like to get to know a very brand new VTuber. This week, we have a very colorful, very amazing super gamer. By the way, we haven't had a true gamer on our show in a while. We've mostly been getting a lot of artists. But how about you introduce yourself to very few people who might not know who you are?
Yeah, so I'm KITSUNE, or I usually just go by Kai, but I'm a cyber KITSUNE, very colorful, obviously. A lot of my content kind of revolves around hard games, Souls games, challenge runs, speed runs, that kind of thing.
True gamer over here. I love it. Well, it's good. I don't get me wrong. I love every guest who's been coming on my show. They're all artists and animators, and they do play talk about video games that much. But it's been a while since I've actually had a challenger when it comes to difficult kind of games on it. It's kind of cool to see. I love it. What made you want to get into the gaming side of content creation when it comes to streaming? I know that's a really popular topic on it, but what makes you stand out from all the rest of the people who got into it too?
Yeah, so the way I kind of see the way I do my content is a lot of VTubers do a lot of just chatting content, react content, and that's, I guess, all content creators. There's a lot of that. And it's kind of like cookie cutter in a way. So playing games is already something I enjoy. So I was like, oh, what if I did it, but I streamed it, and I had a cute model that I identified with, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know what? Why not? And of course, my content's evolved over time, but, here we are.
Here we are. Well, I like it. I think it's freaking dope. I think this is really cool. So I haven't looked too much into your content, but I have been scrolling down your Twitter feed and checking out some of your posts, and you're actually really good. I love it. I love to see it. I love your style. I love this cyberpunk aspect to you, and of course, we all love the colors too. So this is really cool. I love it.
Thanks.
Of course. And for those who never come to one of my shows before, this is a fun little talk show where we'll be asking 15 questions to a lovely guest here. We'll be asking questions like how they first got started, some of the kind of content they like to discuss, some fun facts about them, and then of course we will go into their model design. Sit back, relax, make sure you have your gamer drink, your anime bathwater mixers, GG Fuel or something like that. Yeah, one of those. You usually sponsored by some kind of is it GG or is it something else? The mixers.
I'm with yeah, it's GG. That's the one.
Hey, cool.
Sorry,
Awesome.
I was like, you said GG, and I thought for some reason my mind went to gamer subs, and I was like, No,
It's
but
like games, not schemes.
no, no.
No worries, no
But
worries.
yeah, advanced GG, yes.
Cool. Do you just have a whole bunch of bottles right next to you that you just like? Do you have your own flavor? Do you have your own flavor?
I do not. I do not.
What?
But I have like one shaker cup. It's
Oh.
not my shaker cup, but I have one.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. You know, get some really good shaker cups. If you could come up with your own flavor of like GG fuel, what would you want?
See, I would make it something cute, like cotton
Okay.
candy, fox,
Okay.
something like that. Some kind of
Ooh.
kitsune aesthetic with cotton candy. If it was my community making one, they'd make something vile and something like gamer girl bathwater, something gross like that.
Gamer girl bathwater. That's what I was saying. I was like, it's KITSUNE bathwater. That's what it is.
Yeah,
KITSUNE
that's what
bathwater.
they do.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Well, no worries. I've always thought about like what it would be, because I had some people think about my design of my VTuber, and they want to try to come up with like a cereal brand, because my name is Tricko, so one of them be called like Tricko's like cereal, like it's like you can't take my tricks stuff for kids, something like that, you know. So they want to make
it's Trick O's.
Trick O's, yeah. So I sound like a cereal. Yeah, Tricks. We are a cereal brand. You know, we're gonna develop that. I just don't know what the flavor would be. I want it to be like, it looks like a blueberry, but then tastes like lemon sour. You know, to be tricky.
Oh, that's
Tricky.
so interesting. Yeah, I see the vision. I see.
Right, see the vision?
Sure.
These ideas, I just can't keep it up. Tricko the trickster's trick. The jester's trick. Sorry, Tricko is the jester's tricks. Wow, I cannot say that. I cannot say that all words in one sentence. Tricko's the jester's trick. Wow, I have a hard time saying that. Can you say that?
Tricko's the jester's treat.
Oh, yep. Well, you can say it a lot better than I can. I don't know why. It's just words are hard for me. This is my words is hard for me. I don't know how it is. A box of tricks. A box of tricks. I like that. My community is called the bags of tricks, so that makes sense. I can definitely see that. So cool. Well, for those who have not known what this is, we do also have a really nice redeem that we just had popped up, which is the spin the wheel redeem. Have you seen this before?
I have.
Cool. Yeah, because you saw this Kate's stream, because you came from Kate's. Well, hey, you get to answer some of these questions as well, because we do have a first spin the wheel redeem. Want to start off with that?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool, awesome. And don't worry about the little guy in the middle. He'll just sit there, be dizzy. Just be a little dizzy. I'm taking Soul's place in the spring. Yeah, no, I take it as a Soul. I love it. Unknown talent. Do you have an unknown talent not many people know about?
Well, it's more known now as of like maybe a week ago, but
Wow.
I just started to like get out there with my speedrunning talent. I've been speedrunning for like a few months now, and I do all right. But not many people knew that, and I'm like, oh, I should, maybe I should start showing people that. So it's a little more known, but like still relatively new.
Cool. Are we talking about speedrunning in video games, or are you just sprinting like crazy?
Oh, no, games. I do not sprint like crazy. Not anymore.
For a second, no. I was like, I wonder if she's meaning like she just bolts like freaking Usamusame kind of horses, just bolts down there. I know, right? That game was great. But what kind of games? I know, right? What kind of games do you speedrun with? Like, what's your like top game that you are really good at speedrunning?
Right now it's just Elden Ring. That's the only one. I want to branch into the other Souls games, but I haven't quite yet. But I plan on it.
Cool. What's the quickest you have been in the game?
For like, I do a lot of like from the start of the game to getting to the DLC, because for me it's fun. I don't know if it's really an official category, but it's one I like to do. And my fastest for that is like an hour and a half, which is pretty fast. Game itself is like closer to like 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
It's a little bit longer, but
It takes me an hour just to get to freaking the first boss. You know, like I don't even know what to do on that one. It takes me forever. I guess if I
once you know where stuff is, it's not that bad,
Mm.
but you get used to your routes and stuff.
get really proficient in that. Okay, okay, I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, what is your favorite Dark Souls game? Because I saw you play a lot of them.
Yeah, so I haven't played actually Dark Souls 1, 2, or 3 yet, unfortunately. So from
It
those
looks
three, I
like you
don't have
need
a
to do
favorite
marathon.
yet.
Marathon.
I know. I need to. I'm like kind of crazy that that's my content and I haven't played them.
Well, no
But
worries. You have that content to make now. People want to look forward to
True.
seeing it. It'd be cool to see.
exactly. But from that kind of game, I mean, Elden Ring is definitely my favorite. It's I haven't gotten bored yet.
Hey, no, and that's the best thing about a video game. If you haven't gotten bored from the video game, it's doing its purpose, right? It's doing its purpose.
Yes.
Love, love. Well, hey, let's get started with the first question of the night from me. This question starts off every question. It's the best question to ask during an interview because this is how it starts off all the questions. That is, why and when did you get started with streaming?
Okay, yeah. So I started streaming in total. Like, I was under a different name back in January of 2024. And then I rebranded to the KITSUNE you see in front of you today. In like, oh man, it might have been September of last year. And then this model debuted in February. And then this current model, because this is a new one, I debuted like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
But for the why, it's kind of like, it's not super extravagant or crazy. I was like, I like content. I always wanted to make content. Somebody more or less gave me a model back in the day, a pre-made. So they paid like $30 and they were like, do the thing. And I was like, all right, I'll do the thing. It was the push I needed.
I love it. That's so nice. Sometimes that's all you need to get started. Just a little bit of a push. And pre-mades are always a good way to get started. You know, just trying to get... Some people like to do that as a start of getting their identity. Just they get a feel of what it's like. It's only like $30. They get the feel, they enjoy it. And then that's when they actually start falling in love with that and they go right into it.
I think starting with the pre-made is a fantastic idea because you could start with the PNG and that's fine too. But having a pre-made lets you start to learn how to be a VTuber without committing a large sum of money.
Exactly. And I feel like a lot of people should try and start off that. It's really good. Misa actually has
Yeah.
a really nice model that she just got made up too. Not that long ago. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love it. Cool. Next question for you. And what is the most I can't talk today. Talking is very difficult for me today. I have no idea what's
Words
going
are hard.
on. Words are hard. Words are hard. I don't know. I did just wake up from a nap, so maybe my mouth is jumbled. That's why I'm having
that's
coffee
fair.
in middle of the day, which I was told not to do, but I'm going to do anyway so I can stay awake. But we got this. We got this. Let's try again.
Nah, that's fair.
Okay. What do you like the most about being a VTuber content creator?
Well, there's a lot to like, I gotta say, but if I had to pick a favorite, it's gotta be all the people you meet. I stream very hobby streamer right now, so a lot of it boils down to my community and my friends, and the connections you make have to be my favorite part because I've met so many people that I'm sure I'll know for the rest of my life, and that's amazing. That's such a cool thing.
That is a really cool thing. That's like one thing I really love the most about the VTube content creator as well is the people you meet and all the cool, awesome people like within the community, especially if you start making your own community yourself and you just have this amazing group of people who just want to just chill and talk about video games. It's like the coolest thing
Yeah.
ever.
Exactly. It's like it's such a nice aspect to find people like you, and it's very, I don't know how else to describe it other than that, and it's very nice.
It's really nice. It's
Make
so cool.
friends.
It's nice to make friends. Like I said, some of my most
Yeah.
closest friends I've made from just doing these shows. So I know the feeling. It's such a cool thing. I like for all the ups and downs VTubing communities go through. I think still nothing anyone could say can really change the fact that like it's still one of the most welcoming of communities. Where if you just want to just go into the VTuber culture, you are pretty much like held in open arms. People just really enjoy just hanging out with you, and there's so many communities that you can join in that are so welcoming to get you in. So nice.
I agree for sure.
It's really cool. It's really cool. Yeah, we touched on this a little bit before when we were talking about like what you do differently in the gaming scene, like what helps you stand out for all the kind of stuff that you're doing. Let's talk more about the VTubing side of things. What do you bring to the VTuber community that helps you stand out?
I don't think this is a hot take, but I think something I do a little differently than maybe most VTubers is I keep it very, very real with everybody. I've kept my journey through many, many things very transparent with my community. I don't really do so much of a character on stream as maybe others do. I don't do a voice. I am very authentic to who I am, and my whole mission is like to make people's day a little better, something to
Oh,
like look forward to as you come home, because like not everybody has something to look forward to when they come home necessarily. So it's like I like to provide a little, just like maybe like it's a little something, even if it helps one person. That's still like a big up.
no, it's a really good up, and some people really do need that. They just want to have that relaxing time of just freaking just go home, relax after a long day, and just watch a cute little like fox lady play Elden Ring and just like get destroyed by Melania. Sometimes that's all you want in a day. That's all you want in a day.
It's
right?
exactly. It's a simple little thing, but it makes some people happy.
Exactly. And you know what? I think you do a great job with that. I think you do a good job. Like I said, there's some funny clips I've seen of you, and it's just hilarious. So definitely love it. I definitely love it. Cool, cool. Awesome, awesome. Next question for you. And that is, any games you're looking forward to stream? I know you prioritize on a lot of the Elden Ring kind of content and stuff like that, but there's a lot of really great games that I've seen you play as well. Like kind of a good mixture of style of games. Is there any games you're looking forward to streaming either later this year or beginning of next year?
Yeah, so not a new game, but one game I really badly want to stream is Tunic. It looks
Tunic.
very
Oh,
cute, and it's like very fitting to my aesthetic and the way I am. So I want to play it so bad on stream. It's
hmm.
so cute. That's like the big one in my mind, is that game.
Yep. Tunic would fit you very well. I would love to see art of you. She's like a little mini little fox character.
Oh,
That'd be
that's a
cool.
great idea. That's a
Right?
great
Do
idea.
it, do it. I would love to see that as like a thumbnail, just like you as like the little fox, some of that. Maybe even a little like chibi version of you as with the tunic and the little outfit. It'd be so cool.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna like write that down because that is a very good idea, and I like
Good, good.
that.
I love that. That's so cool. That's so cool. Awesome, awesome. We'll definitely write that down. Write that down. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah.
Too. Also,
Yeah, that would be fun.
I've seen you also like schedule yourself to play like stuff like Stellar Blade. Do you like games like that as well?
Yeah, so I kind of see Stellar Blade as kind of a Souls-like. It's really not in
Or like Devil May
reality.
Cry kind of style game.
Yeah, I also played those on stream too. So it's like I like the actiony games like that too. Um they're very fun. Stellar Blade is a fun game. It certainly has a plot, and I know some people don't play it for the
You're,
plot.
you're
I
not wrong.
do.
It definitely has a plot. It definitely has a plot. You cannot argue that if one just does. People play it for
It's
the
a
plot,
game.
exclusively for the plot.
It's a game made by Shift Up. It knows what it is, but
Knows
I do
what
like
knows what it
it.
likes. He knows exactly what people like.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I'm a big fan of action games as well. As like pretty much, yeah, all my content is gaming content. I do a few things outside of it, but it's not that much.
Mhm.
It just I'm trying to find my niche, what I, you know, people want to have. Everybody has a streamer for something, and I gotta find that for me, you know?
Yeah, no worries. So, like I said, how long have you been streaming for?
It's been about a year and a half, but off and on until recently. And even then, I've had to take breaks and stuff because I have a lot of big events coming up this year that require more than like, oh, I gotta take a day off every now and then. It's like weeks at a time sometimes.
Well, no
So,
worries. Like you'll find those niches. You'll be able to figure out what really jives with you and your community. As long as your community enjoys watching you do you, you probably will be able to find your niche very quickly.
exactly. I think I'm settling with it. So I try to keep a lot of the games that I play on stream to Souls games. Off stream, I play like everything else. Mostly, I play Uma Musume these days because that is a banger game.
I love that game. Like the game is so much fun. Like I never thought I would actually get into it that much because in the beginning I was like, oh, so you just watch horse races? That's all you do is just watching horse races, and then you get near the end of like a month of it being out, you like rice shower. You got this. You got
Yeah.
this. Let's go. You know, kind of stuff like that.
It's so fun. I've gotten kind of sucked into the
Yeah,
like.
I think
Okay,
we
I
all.
gotta make
It's
the
a
best
problem.
horse as
It's a problem,
possible.
but we got this.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have.
It's a good problem to have. You're not wrong. But yeah, no, I definitely say like the game is great, but I'm still learning. Like, I don't know if you're as dumb as I am, but like in the very beginning, all I did was just hit the speed because I was told that the only thing you have to worry about is speed. So I've always done the speed, and I was always wondering why. Like the first two, like I was able to get done to the first two races, and I always failed my last race, like the third race. Like, why can
Right.
why don't you win? This is because I'm not screaming hard enough. No, something like that. Now I found out like, oh, you actually have to like sprinkle out your like teachings and like get the support cards
Yes.
leveled up. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I wasn't gamer enough. I just like to watch horse ladies run. That's all I did.
And that's very based. No, I've learned how to play the game. I win almost all of my runs, but it's kind of like, can I have good horse, good stats, good whatever else in the PvP side of it and all that.
You'll have to teach me the ways then, because I'm still new. I'm still did my last stream. I got all the way to on the career mode. I mostly just been doing career mode, really. At the end of the career mode, I got to the very final like race. I got second place. I was like, I was
That's
so close. I know, right?
That's
I was very. It was the
close.
farthest I've ever been. It was so nice. It was so nice. So I'm learning. I'm learning the ways. I might have
That's
to.
progress.
I might have to have the KITSUNE teach me the ways of the horse races. Never thought I would ever say
can.
that, but I'll figure this out. Be good. I'll have to watch your stream next. I'll watch your stream and teach me the ways. Another thing I would love to be
Right.
taught by you is Night Rain. I've been seeing you guys been playing Night Rain a lot. Is that a really fun game to go into?
I am a very big fan of Night Rain personally. I understand why people don't like it because it's like a deviation from the formula. But I like when companies do that because they can get creative. And if it's bad, hey, they tried something new. And sometimes it lands, sometimes it doesn't. But for me, Night Rain lands. It's like a roguelike Elden Ring. It's fun. I like it a lot. I'm trying to 100% it. I'm
Ooh.
very close. I'm very close.
That's cool. I feel like I would have a hard time with the game because like I love Elden Ring and I played a lot of it. I even beaten it and then got through the DLC for it. But I will definitely say that it's not an easy game. It was not an easy game. It was very difficult for me.
Aw.
But I feel like Night Rain is just like the same as like Elden Ring, but like shortened, but the difficulty still like stays there, you know. I was thinking about getting it and doing like the archer or the wizard class, because those are the two classes that I would find like the most fun with. But my question to you is like, do you think they're going to come out with more characters? Is that a thing they're going to do?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think later this year, I don't know this, I'm guessing, but my prediction is they're gonna drop some kind of DLC for like $20, and it's gonna have more characters, more, maybe not more bosses.
Millennia. We need a Millennia.
I agree. I'm like, forget even Elden Ring bosses.
Yeah.
They need to put in just regular enemies from like a Souls game.
Yeah.
Where's that? We got like 3 bosses from Dark Souls 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Nah, they gotta add more. Give me the good stuff.
Give me the good stuff. We need the good stuff. We need good stuff.
Yeah.
We need Millennia. I just want to like turn around a corner, like, hey, look, a really cool chest, and just Blade just comes out of nowhere. It's like, whoa. I'm like, ah. I want that.
I'd love the opportunity to fight like a juiced up Millennia. As hard as that fight is already, it would be fun for a harder one.
It'd be fun. Of course, you, the gamer, would love to see a harder Millennia. See how it is.
I would.
Look at Lou actually has a nice little spin the wheel for us again. So let's get another spin for us.
Okay.
But I probably will buy in the game. I just need to find time to play it. I need to find a group of people to play it with too. I'll definitely do that. Also, by the way, again, testing out all my sound alerts. Did everyone hear the spin? Did you guys hear the spin? Like how it spin in the announcement. Can you guys let me know in Discord if you guys heard that? Because I heard it obviously, but I just need to make sure you guys hear it. That's the worst thing about the sound alerts is that I can hear it, but I need to make sure chat can hear it. Anyone else at home can hear it. That's the point.
It can be very annoying to have to like figure it out. I understand.
So if you guys can do that, I appreciate it. But with that said, cat or dog? Are you a cat person or dog?
Okay, so I think these days I'm leaning towards it being more of a cat person. I do own a dog now, but as he's very old, so he's like kind of difficult to take care of, and I'm like, man, I don't think I'd want another dog, but I do want a pet, so maybe a cat is the move.
I think cats are great. I love dogs. Dogs are great. They always will give you a bound of energy and love to see you whenever you see them. But sometimes you just want to sit back and relax. It's just not have to do with anything.
Yeah.
And
they're very energy.
They're very energy dependent too. So they always that kind of stuff. So I got a text message. I got a little message from one of my chatters. The DM. I don't know why you DM'd me and didn't just message me on my chat, but they didn't hear the wheel spin. So I'll have to fix that later. So I'll get that fixed. Thank you, Alex, for letting me know. I'll figure that out later. But if you guys did not hear this wheel spin, I'll have to figure that. But yeah, no, I have a cat now. He's literally sleeping on my beanbag chair, chilling, just vibing. He's great. He's adorable. Love him to death. I think if he passes away, I will just get another cat because I feel like these cats are great. But yeah, I feel like as you get older, especially if you like live alone, I feel like cats are the best. Dogs are great if you have a family, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever have like kids or anything anyway. So a cat would be great in the future, you know.
Get a cat. What were you naming your cat?
I don't know, probably something stupid to be honest.
Just like or like enchiladas, lasagna.
I want to get an orange cat, and I want to name it like Soup or something.
Soup. Just soup. Hey, it's my cat Soup. He's a soup guy. Yeah. Sorry, trying to get Italian. Didn't work out very well. But no, I can see it. I can see it. That'd be cool. I'd love to see it. If you do, though, you have to your priority. I don't know where we'll be in our life But if you get a cat, you are required to send me pictures of them. Okay?
I
You're
would.
required.
I
I
will.
don't care.
I'll
I don't care if
remember.
we stop talking to each other and we are in fights, burn bridges. I need to see cat pictures. Okay?
I'll remember.
All right, cool. Awesome. We'll remember. I love it. Awesome. Well, you know what? Like, a fox is pretty much a mix between a dog and a cat. That's how I always thought of it. What do you think?
I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like somewhere in the middle. When I was designing myself like way long ago, I was considering like being like I forgot what I wrote. It was like KITSUNE or something weird
KITSUNE.
like that. Like somewhere in the middle. But foxes are kind of in the middle.
That's kind of what I always thought. I always thought foxes were a mix between cats and dogs. You know, because you guys, you have the like the personality and like the kind of the features, at least the ear features and the tail features as a cat, but you also have like the body and like the hunting instincts as a dog. You know.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So that's why I now because you obviously look like a like a kitsune. You look like a fox. I wonder, is it because your ears or your tail that makes you look like a fox?
Oh, it's like if I put my tail down, it's definitely the ears. You can see it with the ears. They're too big, too tall to be. That I'll do that in real life. I'll put my hands up like that. They're too big to be cat ears and wide.
Okay, can you help me out with something? The tail does. Can you help me out with this? We're going to get a special guest right now. Okay, this guy right here. Okay, don't worry, he's asleep. He's not actually going to do anything. He's asleep. Okay, so this guy right here. Okay, look how small his ears are. Would you say that he's like a fox or is he like a cat?
Those are more cat ears. 100% more cat.
You're supposed to say fox, obviously, right? He looks like a fox.
But they're small.
Don't make fun of his ears just because he's so small. No, he can't defend himself, you know.
That's true. He is sleeping.
He's sleeping. He can't defend himself. He's 100% a fox. He's 100% a fox. Yeah, 100%.
I guess it's up to him.
Okay. You know, if he wants to be a fox, he can be a fox. Exactly. Why are you shaking him? Because, you know, he might wake up. Yeah, we don't want him to wake up. He's probably gonna beat me up later. But you know, I was defending him, so I'm defending. So that's very right. With that said, let's move on to the next question. That is, any games you like to play with your fans? You do a lot of really fun games by yourself, a lot of them single player, but you ever host any community nights with your fans?
I have a couple times. I don't advertise them really on stream. It's more like, hey, in my Discord at events or whatever, right? We've played Monster Hunter games a couple times. I used to be a big Monster Hunter creator, so that was something that me and my community would do together, and I'd like to bring it back. I've been actually thinking about it, getting back into that a little bit and doing that with the community, because it's something fun that like you really gotta lock in and kind of pay attention, so you can't, it's not like brain dead gaming with your community. It's like more involved and it's kind of a deeper bond thing. You know what I mean?
No,
that.
And you have to worry about what kind of games you play too, because you know not all the time you can play games with the community and it goes really well. Because I've heard horror stories of like everything was perfect and then someone accidentally said something they're not supposed to say on stream. You know?
Yeah, on stream, I admittedly don't think I would ever have community members on stream. Just not like I think my community's bad, but just in case somebody said something bad or somebody that's not normally a part of the community, came in and said something hateful. So I gotta kind of watch my back sometimes with the way I am, who I am, kind of thing.
No, true. Makes sense. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, it's still good to play with you games. Play with your community and anything like that. I like it.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's get into the burning thing that I've been meaning to talk to you about since I first laid eyes on you. Let's talk about your design of your model. Let's get right into it. I love your design. Your design is really cool.
Thank you.
Of course, one of the things I really do like a lot about your design is just how like bubbly you look. You look very bubbly, like approachable. There's a lot of kitsunes that goes for more like a seductive kind of the mature vibe, but you kind of just look more like an approachable like friend that I just want to game with. You know, you have that cool demeanor. Was that planned? Did you plan for that?
It was not. Back when I had my old model, my old outfit was a lot more of that seductive, I guess. I show more skin in this model, but it's like less of, you know what I mean? It's more, but it's less. And I changed kind of the way I viewed everything. I was like, I don't want that. I want to be treated like a person at the end of the day, so I should be a person people want to interact with.
Yeah, true.
This model though, like the KITSUNE you see in front of you, was a long time of design and different inputs from people. I started VTubing January 2024, right? And the earliest document I have of designing this character is from January of 2024 as well. And then I debuted it, a year and change later. These are fox ears.
See? Yeah, my model has fox ears too. Totally. Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah. Oh, that's adorable. It's almost like you can like make it go flat and there'd be like a plane. Yeah, look, there's a plane. There's a plane. You can pick a plane. I love it. Yep, those are fox ears. Very foxy. But yeah, no.
But a lot of thought went into this design. I am trans, and my model reflects that in her colors. A lot of people call me bubblegum and cotton candy, but I roll with it. But at the end of the day, it's a big, like, affirming thing, I guess. That was kind of a big thought. But I also wanted her to be very marketable.
It's very marketable.
Like, noteworthy, unique. That's the right words. Like, people would see it and be like, yes, that one, I know that one.
Yep, I got this one. This one is the silhouette kind of like idea when it comes to designs. You're very simple, so it's easy to like draw and market, but you're still unique enough that people can see you apart from other people.
Exactly. It's enough that it's very recognizable, but not overcomplicated, because I see some models out there that are like a little busy, maybe a little too busy, and it can be overwhelming on the eyes. And then, well, I want people to focus on certain focal points of my model, so I put certain aspects in certain places. But if your model's overcrowded, people don't know where to look.
Exactly.
And then they don't remember your face or any notable things because there's too many.
No, that's smart.
Less is more.
I agree 100%. I've had some people. I literally had a person come on my show who was like a kind of like an Oni, but she had just a regular simple design of like an Undertale character. So she just looks like an Undertale character. And it was so unique.
Cool.
Yeah, right? It was so unique and different, but so simple. And like I've never seen anyone do that. And that's when I get like, don't get me wrong, the crazy designs I love a lot. I love the intricacy when it comes to a lot of these really cool designs and thoughts that went into it. But sometimes if you want to be like a professional content creator, sometimes when you have your brand, which is your model, represent you, you want it to be very simple for people to be able to like remember, you know? So I agree with you 100%.
Yes. Yeah, it's one of those things that's I like it a lot and it has all the aspects I want, but it's not too much that people wouldn't know me if they saw me somewhere. I have people come in sometimes like, "Oh my god, I see you on Twitter all the time, so I know you," kind of
Mm.
thing. So, a lot of thought went into most aspects of things.
Nope. And I love that. I love that. Do you want to stand right in the middle right there to show off your full model?
Yeah, totally. I didn't even think about it.
No
But
worries.
this is my I'll go a little smaller. This is my full model. Um
I like
I
the
have
little cat sock.
yeah, I got my Owo sock,
Ooh,
which is
sock.
very funny to me, but I have you know, my tails on my shoes, which I like. Um Interesting pants that I think they're neat.
I like them. They're really cool. I
Yeah,
wonder
I
how
like
comfortable that would be to wear in real life.
it's got to be comfy, right?
It gotta be comfy. Gotta be comfy. God.
The band I have here, I'll take my hands off my hips, says Cyber KITSUNE in Japanese, which
Oh.
is also on my logo that I have. So I kind of put that into the model. And then I have a couple of hairstyles as well. Like I have this one, and then the one that people usually see is the ponytail.
Hmm.
Lot smaller,
The
lot
gamer
less in the
mode.
way.
Gamer mode activate.
Exactly. And it has nice physics and stuff. It stays behind where it should. So yeah. I'm very happy with this design. My old design that I had was good, but this one, I don't know. I think it hits a different point
Great.
of the brand I'm trying to represent, you know?
Is that a hoodie behind you, by the way? Is like the hood, the hoodie? Is that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah,
Okay,
pretty
okay.
much. It's like it's a hoodless hoodie. That would be the way I'd put it. How it works, it's like two parts, of the outfit. Like the hoodie part connected to my like bust and stuff is one part and the sleeves are another, but they do connect on the back. So it looks like two parts would go on separately, but it's like one whole thing. It's a little confusing, but
Yeah, especially because you have the straps to like pull up the hood, you know. So I'm really curious,
it's style.
yeah, it's style. It's a cool style. Don't get me wrong, it looks really cool. I just like, is that like a real outfit that you can like actually wear, or is that unique to you? Because if you cosplay as that person, I would love to see how that hood works.
I plan on it.
It looks
actually will be doing so probably next year at like a con, probably like TwitchCon or something.
Do it.
But yeah, you can totally do it, even if the strings have no real purpose. They're fashionably
It looks
functional.
cool. It looks cool. I like it a lot. Okay, so one of my favorite things about you and your design is that I've seen a lot of kitsunes on my show. As a lot of people know, I'm a huge fan of kitsunes. They're my favorite like designs and styles of the characters. But what you make your characters so unique and different is your tail is that it doesn't just wiggle back and forth. It actually stops and then turns and then wiggles and turns like this, you know? That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
You know? I've never seen a tail do that before. Usually I just see it go back and forth like a regular tail, but yours like turns a little bit and does it kind of like
it does
interesting wave. I've never seen that before. Was that like
it's
intentional?
very wavy. It was not intentional, but I do like it. It's very wavy. It's to show the like the weight almost to it, but how gracefully I move my tail.
It's really cool.
Because kitsunes are graceful sometimes.
Sometimes, instead of when they're raging, when they died and lost all their souls. And
well, that's different.
That's different. All right. All right. Also, I love your little cat mouth that you have. It's adorable.
Yeah, that, and I have the little I have a blush on, but you can see I have lines on my face as well.
I do
which
like
are,
the lines.
They're cat-like, but this also relates to the question. But my initial model that I had, the pre-made, was colored and had some edits to look like my current Final Fantasy character.
Oh, okay.
And those lines persisted through onto this model. So those lines are from a Final Fantasy 14 character.
No, I
But
like
they're
it.
still there.
Hey,
I
you
think they're
represent.
cute.
It represents you. I love it. That's
They're
so cool.
unique.
They're unique.
Usually people have 3, but I have 2.
It makes you stand out a little bit. Stands out.
Yeah.
Hey, I need to find out. Cat, get over here. I need to see how many whiskers you have. He's not. He's not gonna do it.
He's resting.
He's
he works
resting.
so
He's chilling.
hard.
All right, he worked so hard. He got up, said hi to me when I got home. I fed him, and then he went back to sleep. So much work. So much work.
That's hard work.
That's a lot of work. Wonderful. We actually have 2 spins. We have 2 spins. So let's get some spins for Misa, who had to leave. This could be for their spin, and then we have Alex, and they'll be having for his spin. So let's do Misa's first. All right, controversial, or maybe not. Cool. Ideal date. Do you have an ideal date?
I think I do. I'm a big fan of taking it real easy. I would find the most ideal date to be go and get some food from somewhere, pick it up, go back home, sit on the couch, and just like watch anime and play games. Very simple. I don't want anything extravagant. I just want to spend time with, my person.
With your person. There's nothing wrong with that. Spend time with your person. It's really good. And I always like the idea of just at home chill. You make dinner, you guys are playing video games together or watching your favorite TV show, and you guys relax. Yep. That's the best date. Those are the best dates.
Absolutely. It's so enjoyable.
So nice. It's so nice. It's cheaper too. Like, I don't know about you, but
yes.
I like the cheapy of the dates where you just hang out and relax. It doesn't need to be extravagant or anything crazy. It's just something that's fun and enjoyable.
I mean, the best price is the cheaper it gets.
Yes.
So, and cooking's fun. I'm very
fun.
Housewife coded, so I do a lot of cooking.
Love it.
I love it.
See, you becoming the best. You becoming the best gamer girlfriend because you're already like able to cook too, dude. Everyone loves it. Everyone loves it. It's perfect. It's perfect. With that said, I also have a hydrate. So can you hydrate for me as well?
Yes.
We've been talking a lot, so thank you, Lou. And then Alex has another spin, so let's get another spin.
Okay.
Another spin. All the good spins. All the good spins. Agreeable. Very agreeable. 100%. Okay, so this is actually an interesting question, especially nowadays. Do you consider yourself as an indie?
Yes, 100%. I have been approached several times to be a part of corporate group this or unofficial group that, and I always say no because this one might be a bit of a take, but I find corporate VTubing to kind of be a monetization of art, and it's not really something that I stand for. I don't think most people can make a living off VTubing, and it's very hard to do so. So trying to is very difficult because it can crash and burn in like 3 or 4 years, let's say. And then what? Then what?
It's done.
You got to go get a job. So I like to do it as an indie. If I make it big, great. If I don't, I tried. Having fun either way.
You had fun. Exactly.
So definitely indie, and I will certainly stay that way.
Especially after what happened lately. Yeah, I think the indie scene is definitely stronger than it's ever been.
Definitely. The age of real corporate VTubing is pretty much over.
Yeah, just pretty
There's
much just a
not
little.
many corporations left.
Not
Many
many.
left.
Not many. Definitely not anymore.
Yeah. No.
It's like, and I like to touch on one thing you mentioned before is that like
Yeah.
most of us are doing this for fun. We're just having it as a hobby and we enjoy it. Now, it doesn't mean we don't take it seriously because we do want to climb. We still want to grow. So we want to make our content really good. We want to have our quality really good. We want to put like funds into our brand to make sure that we stay marketable kind of situation. But you don't need a corporate following to do that. You kind of can do it all on your own. Yeah, it's a lot of work because you have to put it all onto you. You don't have a team. You don't have a boss. You literally have to do it all on yourself. But it is possible. You can do it on your own.
You 100% can. It's a lot for a lot of people, and I've had the, I will say, displeasure of seeing a lot of people work too hard and hurt themselves in the process. And it's kind of sad. It's like, you know, there's not a race to the top, but if you keep going and you keep getting better, yeah, you'll probably make it one day. But doing it all at once is a good way to like burn yourself out. And then what? So you got to take it day by day. And, you know, I try to make my content better every time I stream. Like, I'll look back. So even though it's a hobby and I don't super monetize my stuff, you know, I still have sponsors and stuff like that, but it's all to fund the hobby and make better content, make better entertainment, that kind of stuff.
Man, it keeps on moving you forward. I don't know about you, but I'm a very competitive, hardworking person. So to be able to see your numbers grow and see how successful you are and see you slowly climbing, it puts the dopamine, like make you feel good about yourself, you know? Like, oh, hey, that was a really good stream. I actually had a lot of fun, you know?
Yeah, I do find it a little stressful sometimes, but I'm trying to get rid of that feeling of stress and just be like, hey, I'm doing great. You
Doing
know,
great.
some days can be crazy. Some, you know, it depends on the day.
Yeah. Well, I think you're doing amazing. You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Of course, of course. Now, going back to your design, you already showed off a lot of cool things you already did with your looks and your hairs. Do you have any other emotes, like emotions that your face can do, or toggles you like to show off really quick?
Yeah, sure. So I have, let's see, I have a couple face ones. I have like a face shade that I use. So it's like, no way. Oh my god.
No way.
Why is my eyes get small as well. I can do that. I have a sweat one, which is funny. It's like a
You jump off the edge accidentally. You're like, you didn't see that, guys. You didn't see it.
Yeah. I got the angry. It's like, you know, gotta get mad at chat sometimes.
Yeah, I get mad at chat sometimes. Sometimes they call you like a cat, even though you're clearly a VTuber. I totally know the feeling of that. Totally know the feeling.
Yeah, and then of course the cry when they're mean.
Oh, so mean. Don't make the Kitsune cry. That's not nice. That's not nice.
And then the other one I like is I have a tongue like rigged to my real tongue, so like
adorable.
Like it's like a real tongue. I'm really happy with that one. So
we'll never get mad at you. Never get mad at you.
no.
Unless you're an a-hole, then we get mad at you. So don't be an a-hole.
Unless it's valid.
Unless it's valid, then we'd be mad at you.
But yeah,
I know
that's
this
like,
nerd. You know that nerd? Oh, this
Hi
nerd.
Ripley. You do
Okay,
know
so it's your
me.
nerd. Okay, cool, awesome. It's kind of hard to go into a stream and says, "Look at this nerd." It's like,
yeah. It's like, which one?
yeah. Like you obviously are a nerd because you're an anime girl who plays video games, but I'm also a nerd, and you don't even need to know what I do. You just look behind me. And
I love your room, by the way.
oh, thank you so much.
It's so cool. It's so like it's like organized, but you got all your stuff. It's so cool.
Here, here's a close up really quick. Here's a close up. So this is my room. A little lag.
Oh, wait, I recognize
Oh,
some of
I
that
spy.
art you have
You,
up.
you have spy.
Yeah, the Raiden and Yai art is very, very familiar to
Right,
me.
that one. Yeah, yeah.
I love her
so
so much.
Dude, freaking
I
love
her
Genshin.
so much.
Yeah, I love Raiden Shogun. She's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I have a print of her framed above my desk.
You said framed? You have her framed?
Yeah, I have. Well, I have a couple pieces of art above my desk, but that's one of them.
That's so cool. I want to see it. I want to see the picture. I want to see the picture of it. I want to see it framed. It must be really good. It
Yeah,
must be
yeah.
really good.
I'll send you a picture later.
Do it. And then also, you should do a cosplay. You should have your model to be a cosplay of Raiden Shogun. I can see you pull that off. You'd be a mix between Yai Miko and Raiden Shogun.
That's true. I do have the pink hair. That would be interesting.
That'd be interesting. That'd be really good. That'd be really good. You also a nerd, TrickcoGaming. Call me TrickcoGaming. See, that's another brand of cereal, TrickcoGaming. You know, chocolate.
Yeah, that would sell.
See, exactly, guys. I just need to make just a cereal brand. I'm just gonna make a whole bunch of different cereals.
It'd be a cereal tuber.
A cereal tuber, exactly. The Trickos. That'd be like the healthy alternative where you guys are technically eating like wheat and simple stuff like that. You know, something like that. But yeah, no, I love that. So I also just love this, like, this is not really emote, but you just your mouth was naturally will like turn into a cat mouth, and it's just adorable. I like that.
Yeah, my resting mouth is very, very 3 shape. I have a very :3 personality. So
the :3 personality. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. It's just cool because, like, again, it's just as someone who sees so much different VTubers and the rigging and the art that goes into it, and as someone who has gotten my own rig and art of my own model, I just like seeing these like small details when it comes to some of the designs of some of these models. Like, again, your face will talk like normal, but when you rest, it goes into that cat-looking kind of mouth, and I think that's so unique and interesting that it doesn't really add anything, but it does make you stand out quite a bit. I like that a lot.
People have brought it up many times. They're like, "Oh my god, I love your cat mouth," and I'm like, "Right,
Right? So cool.
It's a cute little thing."
It's a cute little add-on. It's like small details. The small details on the models is what really makes it stand for me. I love the small things, like the tail twisting as it moves around you, the resting cat mouth. You know, it's just these things. Love about that kind of stuff. They're really cool.
Yeah, it's all the little details that make someone unique.
And Lou would like to get another spin in, so let's get another spin in, shall we? Another spin, all the spins. But yeah, I always love those. Those are always cool. Really cool. Okay, so controversial question. I know this is something that we've already got into a little bit, but I want to get into more detail. Is a taco a sandwich?
Okay, I think no. And I'm saying no because a sandwich implies 2 pieces of bread. 2. So a hamburger is a sandwich because it's 2 pieces of bread.
Wow.
There's no buns, no bread on a taco. It's 1 tortilla.
Yo, this is like this is gonna blow everyone's minds right now. Everyone's gonna freak out. Are you sure you want to go continue on this? You sure?
I am. I'm gonna stand on business. Yes.
Yes.
It can't be. You eat it vertically. What other sandwich do you eat vertically?
True. No, my first place. I love it. Sorry, Presto Changeo. Alex took it first. She does have a point. She definitely does have a point. Not wrong. You're not wrong. I just like wow, like this is some controversial. Okay, well, how about this? Okay. So a taco. You say that taco is not a sandwich. The sandwich needs to have 2 forms of bread to make it a sandwich, right?
Yeah.
Here's my devil's advocate for you. Okay, it's my devil's advocate. Okay. You ever had a hot dog before?
Yeah.
Okay, so sometimes you fill up the hot dog quite a bit. That little piece of bread that keeps it together, that you eat on the side like that, sometimes splits apart, turns into 2 pieces of bread. Did that hot dog just turn into a sandwich?
This is a very age-old debate.
Mm,
It's a hard one. This one's a hard one. I would say sometimes a hot dog can be a sandwich if it's intended to be one. Having
oh,
like all different, if you have so much stuff on it, it could be like a sandwich, right? If you have like all the additions to it, but if you're eating like a hot dog with like mustard on it, I would say probably not a sandwich because it's missing like the integral parts of a sandwich.
what is the tangle part of a sandwich?
You gotta have. I feel like you gotta have a meat and like
Meat?
at least one other thing. I don't
What
know if like one condiment is another thing.
Like
But
liquor crunch, like water crunch.
some kind of different texture. That's not a sauce.
Not
Because if you
sauce.
have if you have actually no, I don't know now.
Yeah, no, we're getting the details right now, and now we're just like, wait, what? Because like,
I'm
because
like,
my
wait a
other thing,
minute.
wait a minute, what about this? Now my entire views change. I don't know what to talk about anymore. Well, because the other thing I was going to talk to you about is hoagies. Hoagies are technically sandwiches, but you eat it with one bread. You
Oh,
eat it
you're
kind of like a
right.
hamburger. So like,
But they're like intended to be a sandwich.
Yeah.
You treat it like a sandwich, but you don't treat a taco like one. They're too vertical.
I'm saying is like, so does it? So it's pretty much based off of what it's supposed to be eaten. Is
I
that
feel
how
like
it is? Is
it's
the
gotta be,
difference
like-
between a sandwich and a taco is how you are supposed to eat it?
I think the orientation of how you eat it has something to do with it.
I'm going to eat a hamburger one day. I'm gonna eat a hamburger one day, and I'm literally gonna look you into eyes. I'm just gonna turn it sideways and eat like a taco. I'm just gonna
If you
destroy
can-
your mind.
If you can manage that,
I can do it.
I will fold.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll make it work. Like, because I'm going to TwitchCon next year too. So if you're going to TwitchCon,
Okay.
I'm going to go and meet up with you, and I'm just going to take a sandwich. I'm just going to be like this.
I'll remember. I'll remember.
Remember this. Remember this moment. Clip the guys. Clip it. This is what we remembered.
I will keep it in mind.
Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. I love it. All right, going back to your model and your design of it, let's go into one of my favorite questions to ask alongside your design is, what is your favorite part about your own design?
I think my favorite part has to be the colors. It's
Colors
such
are
a
cool.
broad answer, but I've seen a lot of people that are, trans VTubers that have the same colors as me. But I think I do it in a very nice, unique way
Mm.
where I look very cute and bubbly, and it's not super in your face, but if you know,
Yeah.
you know.
Exactly.
Which I think is a great way, because some people don't care about that kind of thing, and some people do care about that kind of thing. So it gives people the best of both worlds, and whatever you prefer, as long as you're a nice person, that's all that matters,
Mhm. I like that too. I think that's the one thing I really like about your design. Also, is very subtle. It's not too crazy and too different. The one of the cool things about it is, like, you ever had one of those like T-shirts or like hats that has a symbol on it that like maybe not many people know about? It just looks cool. But then when you actually like meet up with someone who knows what they're talking about, they know exactly, like, hey, that's from that thing. It's like this side of respect for that person, you know?
Yeah, it's a big if you know, you know.
Exactly.
Kind of thing.
I love designs like that. Like, it looks like on my hat is just like just a whole bunch of random symbols. But if you know it's a PlayStation symbol. So it's kind of like those subtle things. Subtle things.
Yes. It's appealing to look at, and it looks nice, but if you know, you know.
You know. I love it. I love it. Also, thick. I haven't seen you in a while. How dare you come onto my show randomly and call me stinky? You know I can't be stinky. I took a shower before this. Actually, I didn't. Actually, went to work and then took a nap, so I am a little stinky.
Yeah,
But it
me
doesn't
too.
change anything. It
That's
does not
okay.
change anything. I'm not stinky. You guys don't know. Just don't know. I put the thing. Put it on your arms. I'm not stinky. You're stinky thick. You are your thinkiness. You're the thinky. I don't care. I'm not gonna ask. Also, Magic 8 Ball. Don't ask my mom. Just don't agree with that. Don't ask my mom about anything. Don't agree. Productions, don't agree with them. I'm not stinky. No, I'm not the stinky ones. Look, do you see what my chat is doing? They're picking on me. Why I'm doing? Am I the stinky one?
I get this all the time.
Why?
I get every stream of called stinky.
Why am I getting called
Everybody,
stinky?
everybody just wants all the streamers to be stinky.
Why you guys want us to be stinky? Why
I
you
put the
want us to be
stinky vibes out there.
Why you put the stinky vibes? We
Why
don't want
everybody
to be
wants to be stinky.
The stinkiest. I'm not even that stinky. I make sure. Like, yeah, I came back from work, and it was a lot and sweaty. Yeah, maybe I do need to take a shower. It's fine. It's fine. You guys don't
You're
bring up. I
fine.
have this cute anime girl over here. Can't smell my gamer stench. It's not good. It's not a good flavor. It's not a good flavor. You don't want to know. Don't want to know.
Flavor.
It's really no smell flavor.
Sure.
Yeah. Trickos probably smells like blueberries. You know what? That'd be cool. I would love to smell like blueberries. There should be a cologne. There should be a cologne to smell like blueberries. Kind of cool.
There might be.
I might like that. No such thing as a cheater. A cheater? What? I'm not cheating. I totally have like not cologne, but you know that the air. I don't know what's called deodorant. Yeah, I have deodorant on. So there you go. That's not stinky.
You had to think about what
I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called. I always use it. I just totally forgot what it was called. Words has been hard for me this entire stream. You saw me messing up
That's
multiple
funny.
times. How dare you taking my chat side to see how it is. I see how it is. hello, interviewee. You look cute. Aw,
Thank you.
Would you like to?
Appreciate it.
There's some new people who just joined in. Would you like to introduce yourself again to all the new people who just showed up?
Yeah, sure. I'm KITSUNE. I'm a cyber KITSUNE. I usually go by Kai, and a lot of my content is based on Souls games, challenge runs, speed runs, that sort of thing. I'm a gamer. I like
A
hard
gamer.
games.
All the gamers.
Keeps me entertained.
yes, I love it. Go check out this lovely lady over here. Definitely has some really cool games going for it. Go check her out. Awesome. Next question for you guys. Next one is: do you have a lore backstory?
Yeah, so my backstory is kind of like getting a little redone, but the basic idea is I'm like a computer virus, but I'm like a good one, like a gone rogue computer virus. Because a lot of computer viruses are like bad, they eat up your system.
Yeah.
And
Are you increasing my GPU?
no, I'm actually better. I'm like in the PC, I'm in the cybernet, but I go into people's computers and I beat up the viruses. I am the Microsoft. I'm not the Microsoft defender. I'm like the Microsoft Windows attacker. I beat up the viruses and get rid of them. I'm like Bonsai Buddy, but good. I'm Bonsai Bunny, but I'm cute and funny.
There you go. I love it. Okay, I want to see a show on that. Just like, oh man, why is my computer being so weird? Here, let me put Kai on here. Downloads you. Like it's like a funny little USB stick with your
I'll find
symbol on
my
it.
way in.
But then you just like go inside of it, just like beat up all these people. It'll be like a cool like Dark Souls like fight. And then after it's like you blood, like all like damage, and you like beat up the final boss. You're like, you walk away. It just zooms back up to me. I'm like, finally, now my computer's good. Jeez. Took forever.
That's actually a really good idea for an animation.
I want to
I
see it.
actually really like that.
That's such a good idea. I would love to see it.
You could keep me on your desktop. Yeah, like I said, I'm Bonsai Buddy, but I'm cute and funny.
Exactly. It's perfect. It's perfect. Going to have the get Microsoft Windows Defender on you. Would you be able to defeat the Microsoft Defender?
No, we go way back.
No, we chill. We chills.
We go way back.
Yeah, we chill. We vibe. I love it. All right, cool. I love to see that. Where's your legal website to download you? Where's the website? Where's that site?
You gotta find. It's gotta be like you have to be a protagonist and find a USB drive in the middle of a street somewhere, and it has the symbol that's on my shoes, like my tails, on the USB drive. That's how you'll know it's me.
Yeah, that's how
so
you
keep
know
your eyes peeled.
Guys, you'll see it.
Wait for your protag moment.
This would be a moment. Just and then watch out for trucks.
Yeah, don't watch out for that.
Yeah, watch out. If you're a protagonist, watch out for trucks.
True. Yeah, you have to buy a USB from a shady man. Exactly. Exactly that.
Truckoon's gonna get me. Oh no, Truckoon. All my chatters, all my chatters want to meet Truckoon. They're all like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this. Let me go to Anime World. Let me go to Anime World. I'm just saying. I was like, Konosuba makes it seem pretty chill.
It does seem pretty chill.
just don't put me into Berserk World.
No, that would be less ideal.
Yeah, that's ideal. Truck just wants a hug. Yeah, at like 60 miles an hour.
What if he's a nice guy? Maybe he's a nice guy.
There's an actual anime, like there's a manga right now of Truck-kun. Apparently.
Oh, that's crazy.
So, yeah, so like apparently
Okay.
there is. I would love to see like him as a person though. That'd be kind of cool to see like I am responsible for sending heroes to the faraway lands. I'd love to see it.
Oh, that's interesting.
That'd be cool. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see it. Maybe even a VTuber. I'd love to see a VTuber. I'm Truck-kun. I'd love to see that.
Truck a VTuber.
I love it. Hey, you know what? I've interviewed a sandwich, like a peanut butter jelly sandwich. I've interviewed a lemon. I've interviewed a void that turned into a kitchen sink.
Oh my god!
I have interviewed a pickle VTuber.
A pickle.
I know
VTuber.
the lemon. I think I'm sure I know them.
We got the lemon. We got the lemon on our show. We get a lot of cool people on my show. We got a lot of cool people.
It sounds that way.
Pickle Rick. Oh my god. Hey, so next question for you, and this one's a little controversial, a little spicy. You don't have to go into too much details, but what's your thoughts on the VTuber community at the moment?
Okay, I think the VTuber community has its big ups and its big downs. It depends where you are and kind of who you know. The more people you know, the more worrisome it gets sometimes. But if you kind of like keep a little bit back and don't get super involved as a streamer, it can be really, really nice. Interact with everybody, but just like kind of keep your wits about you, because there are some people, like I know, some names, small streamers, my size, really big streamers, everybody in between. I've done collabs with these people, those people. There's so many awesome people, but there's always that bad egg in the bunch. And the one that comes to mind is a very recent thing. And it just shows that sometimes people will rage bait to get clout. And that's a problem. That's any community, but it's especially bad with VTubers, I think, because we're supposed to be like inviting, interesting. We're a niche already. You look at streamers, most of them aren't VTubers. Already a smaller community. We should welcome everybody in instead of making hate and being that bad egg in the bunch. But mostly it's good. I would say I've had very few bad interactions. Vast majority have been nothing but great.
Yep.
It goes up and down. Just don't open Twitter. Don't read a Google Doc.
Yeah,
and
just
you're
watch
fine.
it. Yeah, don't watch out for Twitter. Twitter is Twitter's
That's the bad one. That's the bad one.
let's stay with
Outside of that, it's fantastic.
It's great, amazing. I love it. Yeah. No, I agree with you 100%. It's a very welcoming, it's a very nice community. It just said, like you said, bad eggs. There's bad eggs in the Navy community, and VTubing is kind of like a melting pot of a whole bunch of different communities all put together. So there's also going to be a lot of like bad eggs within that melting pot, you know?
Yeah, I feel like people that like VTubers, so don't give them a reason to not like VTubers.
Exactly. This is still a niche community. It's still not that big. There's still a lot of people who don't know about it. Now, streaming has been a pretty big phenomenon. It's really cool to see how big streaming has been as a form of media And VTubing is a huge part of streaming, but it's not quite there yet. If we can continue to like show off how cool VTubing can be, that'll give more people avenues to become VTubers themselves and be more acceptable. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, exactly. We want to invite people in and be like, hey, just because we're anime people on a screen, we're just like the same,
Yeah.
but like a little a little goofier sometimes.
It's a little bit goofy, a little bit silly,
a little silly.
Yeah, but a little
Silly.
silliness when you are showing
Little
off yourself
bit.
as a little anime girl with pink hair, you know, and giant tail.
Exactly.
Exactly. I love it. I love it. All right, next question for you. Oh, actually, Lou, I think I missed a spin. Did you do a spin? Did I not do a spin from you? Tell me if I missed a spin. Because I think I saw something, but I don't know if I already did it or not. It's very cool. Two great examples right there. Right here. That is, looks like fries and a taco. Is that what it looks like? Is that fries and a taco? Fries and a taco? I don't know if you can see it. I think so.
Yes, I do see it.
I am. All right, cool. This is like fries and taco. You know, those are two also good examples. I like this. This is it's fries and nuggets. Oh, fries and nuggets. Well, I like fries.
Okay.
Those are good. Those are good. I like nuggets. They're definitely delicious. All right, cool. Well, now we'll do two spins because we have Lou and Alex to spin. So we'll do Lou's first because he spin a little bit sooner, and then we'll do Alex after. Right. So do you have yourself embarrassing story?
I'm trying to think what's a very embarrassing one for me as a content creator specifically. I mean, I've done some very, very stupid, silly things on stream. Some of them are really, really out there. I'm trying to think what's the most embarrassing.
I know recently.
I've been a lot better recently.
Yeah.
But sometimes I think this is an overarching embarrassing story, but I will die on hills.
Yeah,
and then I will be completely wrong. And I'm like, oh man. No, actually I have a good one. I have a great one.
Let's hear it.
So a while ago, I was showing off my 3D VR chat model that I made.
Ooh.
And I had a picture of it on my stream as like an image that I didn't name. So I didn't know what it was. So I'd be like, oh yeah, I have this on stream, and I turn on the image and it would just be my model. And it was like it was a very not just it wasn't like a T-pose. I was in like a bunny outfit and I was sweating. But it was not NSFW. It was still completely fine. But it was like I was like, wait. There's context. There's context.
I promise I got this.
And it's like without context, it looks like what? But with context,
girl.
it makes sense. It makes sense in context. But without it, I was like, nah. And then I accidentally showed it like 4 times in one stream, and I was like, no, man, that's so bad.
So bad.
It was really bad. But it's not that bad of a picture. It's just a nice picture of my model.
Yeah,
but
no,
without
nothing
context, it looks bad.
Well, tell you the truth, the bunny girls usually implies
she's just normal. She's just dressing up.
Yeah.
That's all.
Cosplay, right, guys?
Not, like literally.
It's totally nothing to do with Playboys or anything. Like that.
No, not me.
Yeah, you as a Playboy bunny girl. Nah.
Never,
You guys, it's totally not on your Twitter feed somewhere or something.
Oh, I think it is actually.
Hey guys, well, totally not going to look that up later, right, guys? You're not going to do that, right?
It might be.
Yeah, you guys not going to look that up, guys, right? Right?
Twitter's a different place.
Twitter is a different place. You're not wrong. All right, let's get another spin. This is Alex's spin. And this is a cool one. I actually like this one a lot. What kind of music do you like?
Okay, so I will give a boring answer and a good answer, but I am one of those people that likes every kind of music except country. I don't like country music, but I prefer I like drum and bass a lot. That's something I like a lot. It's very hype, very kind of gets your adrenaline going a little bit. Very exciting drum and bass is what I like. Fast paced, kind of gets you like in the groove of working, getting stuff done. I'm more of a I like to feel hyped up when I'm doing stuff rather than a lo-fi kind of person. Like that high energy. So that for me, something I love. But on stream, I play a lot of Persona music because Persona music goes hard, very good.
So hard. It's so good. I love Persona music. Actually, you hear it a lot during my streams, and I
Yep.
usually have it in the background here. And the great thing about them is that they're copyright free, the DMCA. So you can just have the best jamming out sessions, not have to worry about anything. So good.
Yeah, and that's so nice because you gotta think about all that.
Mhm.
And they're great songs. Persona music hits so well.
So good, so good. I know your brand is not really gacha games, but if you just want a really good set of like music to add on your stream that also slaps like as hard as like Persona, Zone Zero music that I'm actually playing in the background right now, they
Yeah.
also hit very hard too. They're really good music. You don't even need to play the games. Listen to music. It's so good.
I play a lot of gacha games in my spare time. I don't play anymore, but I played Zenless up until about 2.0, and then I just
Okay.
happened to stop playing.
It's
But
so good. So
I do
good.
like Zenless a lot. I like the music especially.
Mm.
The game also, style-wise, art-wise, very good. Good gameplay, which, you know, I'm not a Hoyo game defender, but I think Zenless is good. Genshin is fine. I used to play it a lot,
Me
but not
too.
anymore. Now, Star Rail though,
Oh.
I am a Star Rail hater. I'm gonna I am
a
not
hater. Oh.
I am. It's not for any reason other than I think the power creep is egregious and
Yeah.
very not cool. Because I could be the best player ever, but if I'm not lucky and I don't get the characters that break the meta, I don't win. You
Yeah.
can only be so good in a turn-based game without leveling up, in quotes.
Yeah,
And I hate that.
I feel that too. Like, I don't hate the game. I think it's actually really fun, and I like the stories, the characters, and stuff like that. But I would definitely say
yeah.
the one thing I hate the most about the game is that, like, with Genshin, with Zenless Zone Zero and stuff like that, if you just want to go through and just enjoy the story, you can just play through the story. You know, you not really have to worry about it. If you want to get into the challenging part of stuff, then that's when you have to build your character, have the good placement of your teams, and all kind of stuff added to it. Star Rail doesn't do that. You literally have to have your character max level, like super high level, best team comp ever, to be able to just go through the main storyline. And I think that's so annoying. I hate that I can't literally play the game unless I 90 like level up all my characters, have all of them have like the best items to grind up with. I don't like grindy games. I like to be able to play the game and enjoy it. So with a game like that, where not only that you have to grind up and do a whole bunch of extra stuff for, but you also have to pull for like legendary characters just to be good on your team, just so you can do that. This is no.
I think the part that pushed me away from Star Rail, because I played a lot. I logged in like almost 300 days in a row when it first came out.
Yeah.
I played a lot. You know, I was unemployed, so go figure. But I think the part that turned me away was when I took a small break and then they released some story bit and you had to fight a big bug and I couldn't beat it with my current team and they were like level like 70 or 80 or whatever, and I couldn't do it, and I was like, you know what, I'm done. This is ridiculous. I can't play the game.
Yep.
I can't do the story.
I think I had the exact same thing happen to me. It's like I couldn't get past like one of the bosses. I was like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing wrong? Like, these are the characters that they gave me, and that's who I'm playing as. Why can I beat the characters? That shouldn't be that difficult, you know? It's not a skill-based game, you know? You just have to make your characters do what they're designed to do, you know? Unlike like Genshin and Zenless Zero, where you can like dodge at the right time, do your ultimate at the right time, kind of stuff like that, and like do your attacks. Star Rail is a turn-based game. It's not really much skill that goes involved with that. You just strategy. You know, you build your character, make sure your character does what they're supposed to do. Technically, if you just do autoplay, it should perfectly do everything you needed to do. So when you lose, you're like, wait, why did I lose? It should have been perfect, you know?
Yeah, I think you can be good at turn-based games, but you can only be so good to a point where you kind of need to start getting better stuff to continue to be good. So at a certain point, it's like you can only be so good.
Yep, you're not wrong. Like it's definitely like that. And to give it credit, I did see that they did a lot of updates on some older characters to make them be more valuable to more of the meta nowadays. And I'll give them credit. That's the only gacha game I've ever seen where they pull characters who were older and reworked them so that they work a little bit better now. So I'll give you respect for that. Yeah, so
I hadn't seen that. That's good.
It's really good. Like they did that with the Ice Lady. They did that with Silver Wolf. They did that with with Blade and the other girl, Monica. No, the girl with the Uzis. Kafka, yeah, they did with Kafka.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I give him respect for that. I give him respect.
I like that.
Yeah. Now, does that fix that issue that we were having? Not really, but at least the characters that we've gotten before look good. And of course, you know, it's a gacha game, so they had them come back at a re-release to pull again. So the reason why they did a re-rake is so that I can resell the characters again. So
yeah, they should just make them good from the start, but I guess maybe they can't even predict how far it'll go.
True. Like I said, I don't mind it. I just wish other games would do that too. You know, like Genshin, freaking Klee, still a very useless character. It does not work out very well.
They have characters that are straight up bad.
Yeah, it's just terrible 5 stars. Even like Ryan Shogun, who I think is one of my favorite characters of all time, even she's starting to become like useless because like all these other like regular electric characters all can pretty much do the same thing she does, you know?
Yeah, she's good if you get her like C2 and her weapon, which is like, I did that, and then I was like, wow, that was a lot of pulls to make one character good when I could have just gotten a different character that does all that and more.
Exactly.
And it's like, I do it for her. Yeah, sure, I'll do it again. But like, you know, to what end? I wish that she was just good.
She was good. No, I agree. I love her. She's still one of my favorite characters of all time. I like her design, I like her style.
Yeah.
We're both like we're simping so hard right now. Simping so hard.
I love her very much. A little bit.
Yep, I know the feels like this. I'm the same. Next question for you is that, so think back about when you first started streaming, okay? So think about how like scuffed that was, like with your design, your qualities, and your kind of stuff like that. What has changed since you first started streaming all the way until now? Like your performance, your quality, your like content.
A lot. Pretty much everything has changed. I've gotten a new computer in that time to be able to run everything that I do with my model, and like having like, you know, 14 programs open at once to stream, sort of thing. There's that. I got a new microphone, which dramatically upped my audio quality. And I would definitely say my performance on stream, my confidence, my content has increased exponentially, and it still continues to. I'm still, working on being every stream I try to be better.
They're always good.
And yeah, I would say that's the main things, like just getting better as time has gone on. Actually, like talking to people and stuff like that, which I never would have done, when I started.
Talking to people as a skill? What?
It's scary.
is-
It's scary sometimes. Not anymore, but it was.
Mhm. I wouldn't know what it's like. The skill of being able to talk to people. I have no idea. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. Still learning these ways.
I mean, hey, you got me here, right?
Hey,
You have to talk to me.
And I think that's a great accomplishment on my end. I think that's great. Love it. But you're an amazing person to talk to, so I think it's great.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. Now let's get some fun facts about you. With the most burning question of all, it's so difficult, probably the hardest question I have for you today. That is, do you have a favorite video game or video game franchise?
I do. I have a favorite video game that I could say right away. No prep for this one. It would 100% be Final Fantasy 14.
Really? Okay.
It is. Yeah, I spent an ungodly amount of time in that game, and I still play it every now and then, but I have so many memories in that game, and it did a lot for me when I needed it to. So I owe a lot of like what I am today from that game, and a lot of my model design does come from my Final Fantasy character. So
I like it.
plus the story's good and the gameplay's fun. It could be better right now, but I mean, every game has its ups and downs. The game's not dead, it's just in a low point, but it'll bounce back.
Oh yeah, all these like live service kind of games usually will always have that drop off, and then they come back and kind of switch them.
That's what happens. You can't expect something to be a 10 out of 10, and then the next thing to be an 11 out of 10, and then a 12 out of 10. Something's eventually going to drop the ball.
Yep,
and then the next thing will be better, because now they know. They
Exactly.
learn.
They learn.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. We'll see. So far, I've heard them just still killing it with Final Fantasy. So I'm pretty sure it will just come back and kill it off pretty well. So I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know people don't like the last expansion, and I'm not the biggest fan either, but I have faith that they will bounce back. It's a little biased because I like the game so much, but yeah, you gotta have faith.
Yeah, I don't know. And I know the feeling. As someone who does not know much about Final Fantasy 14, who doesn't really play that kind of stuff, Lad, explain to me why the last expansion wasn't very favored.
Yeah, so I think there's two reasons people didn't like it so much. One was definitely the quality was a little not there. It was a little bit lesser. The story was a little bit less interesting than the previous one. But the second part of that is the why. The expansion that came out before the like current one is like it was the penultimate whatever of a saga that went on for like 10 years. So they ended this crazy story and it was amazing. And then you go into the new one, it's not going to be as good because they have no story anymore. It's done. So it's a lot of world building and running around, learning about the landscape you're in now, the way the world is. And to some people, that's not as fun because it's over and starting something new is a change and weird. And granted, it could have been done a lot better, but it's just a lot of world building and it could be kind of boring to some people. I don't think it's that bad, but it could be better.
You know what? Makes sense. Yeah, you said it just depends on the situation, and it seems like they knew what they did wrong. So hopefully the next expansion is gonna be a lot better, right?
I think that they'll do good.
Yeah, I think they'll do a great job. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. I have some other friends who play that game too, so they will also explain to me like all the ins and outs of that, and I'm just gonna be over here like, huh? What? Wait? No, but it should be good. It should be good. Next question for you: if you could live in any video game or anime world, what world would you like to live in?
God, I don't have a specific one, but I'm gonna give a very broad category of anime. I would love to live in just a very nice and sweet slice of lifestyle anime because they always have such a nice story. It's always very cute a lot of the time. Like my favorite anime is Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
I love that one.
There's some parts of it I don't like so much, but there's a lot it's very wholesome and
So
very
wholesome.
cute. Yeah. And it's like that kind of style of things is a world I'd love to live in because it's just like it's peaceful. It always works out. It's happy. That's awesome.
No, it's very good. So you want to live in a Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid world?
Like a style like that where
Style.
it's wholesome, it's fun, it's cute, and stress free.
Stress free. I love the stress free part. That's probably the best thing to have is stress free. No issues, no issues.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that. That's a good one. If you could collab with any VTuber out there, no matter how big or small they are, who would you like to collab with?
Okay. I thought about this one before. For me, I think I would have it would be a very funny thing for me to collab with like Bao because she's out of her mind and I think she's very funny.
She's hilarious. She's so awesome. I just love how much she like stumbles on herself. Like she's just the kind of person that like makes fun of herself, you know? Like the chat makes fun of her and she just falls right into it and she embraces it and she's just hilarious in that kind of mindset, you know?
Yeah, I totally agree. I think she's very entertaining in a very funny way, in like an endearing funny way.
Exactly.
Very, very fun person.
Like she makes fun of herself and the chat makes fun of her, but in a like a nice way. Like they're not actually trying to be like mean or cruel. They just know that she's just very funny person. And so when like they make jokes about her, they know she will lean into it too and have just a lot of fun with it. I think that's just a cool person to hang out with, you know, just a person to like both all can joke around with and not take it seriously or take it as like a mean way. It just seems like it's a funny content way, you know?
Exactly. I think it would be such a fun thing to like riff off of each other because when you have an energy that you can match, it works very well.
I think you guys would hit it off pretty well. Yeah, I think you guys would hit it off for I can see you now. Why are you attacking that creature? We need to go to the church. And like Elden Ring, like Night Rain. And she's like, I know I saw this one thing over here. I was like, no, stay away from that. We had the fire's burning into it. But it looks so cool. No, stop and get over here. You're gonna die. I already died. It's like, no.
I think it would work really well. I very like that as a person. It's when you have someone to bounce off of, it's very easy to be silly and do funny things like that.
Agreed. Having someone to bounce off is so much fun. That's why I love collabs. Like I always try to find some cool people to collab with, just because sometimes it's just hilarious to find like different kinds of small little things. And sometimes having the most chaotic beans in the bunch makes it so much more fun. You want the chaos.
Sometimes, yeah. You need a little bit of chaos and somebody to bounce off that chaos. But if you're gonna have that, you need someone to balance it as well.
You need to have like that one person that like knows what they're doing if you want to have a chaos team, you know, so that they can like help
you need
you
a
out.
mediator.
You need a mediator. Exactly, you need a mediator. I love it. Awesome. Next question for you, and that is, what is next? What would you like to accomplish next in your streaming career? What's your goals?
That is actually something I've been trying to figure out. I set out initially as a content creator. I didn't say this before because I kind of forgot, but a big thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to get an OC of mine on a like waifu cup, and I wanted to have merch, and I wanted to be a popular content creator kind of person. I kind of have accomplished all my goals in about a year, and
So you're like,
I
huh?
I'm kind of like, well, I have merch,
You do
I
have
have sponsors, I hit my goals with streaming, and then in a month I get a shaker cup. So it's like that's what I set out to do. So it's like what's next is a really good question. I think maybe for me it's honing in the niche and making maybe like a lot of long form videos. I kind of want to start trying that and see if
Mm.
I like it. I like streaming a lot. I'm not going to not do it, but I think a focus on YouTube content is really good for growth and for fun. You know, streaming and then doing YouTube content is a weird way to do it. Typically, people build a fan base on like YouTube or TikTok or whatever, and then they stream. So I'm like, well, I could do both at the same time. Why not? It'd be fun.
Why not? You know, it'd be kind of cool to see what you do with long form content. Because as someone who started off as long form content and then got into streaming, it's kind of you have to come up with an idea, something that has not been done or talked about in the content creation world to fill in the niche of that market that you're trying to advertise to. So if you want to get into long form content, you can't just release a stream on there because people already watch your stream. You know, maybe people like to watch your VODs later on, but if you want to actually make long form content, you need to scratch the itch that people want in that demographic that you're trying to produce. You know, when you are someone who's making a market of something, you have to find the scarcity in that market. You got to figure out like, okay, what do people want? And then you have to be the best in that market to make that content for the people, you know? So it's kind of hard to do that nowadays. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do that nowadays because the market's already pretty massive, and there's already people filling up that niche that people already want scratched, and people already been doing it for so long. It's kind of hard to put your like opinions out there, you know? Like one thing I like to do, and I've been doing it for about 4 years now, so I like talking about gaming news. You know, I just love talking about video game news. So I have nice little shorts that I like to produce, talk about what's going on in the gaming news. And I love doing it. I think this is a lot of fun. I think my quality has gotten better as time gone on. But obviously, it's a very common thing. Everyone talks. There's all these content creators out there that talks about what's going on in the gaming news. So I'm not doing anything special or different. That's probably why my videos have stagnated after so many years, because there's not a niche that I'm trying to fulfill. You know, it's already out there. People already been doing it for longer than I have. And some people are doing it a lot more high quality because that's all they can do. That's how they make their money. But if you want to make something like that, you have to figure out what you can bring to the table and what kind of niche that is needed that you can provide. Like if you want to go into like more of the gaming kind of side of things and talk about like the progress of how you do speedruns. We like to watch speedruns, but not many people know how speedruns work and what the kind of things do. So maybe a cool little like speedrun kind of style things. You can do like a speedrun tutorial of how you do your speedruns and how other people can try and do it themselves. Or do it as a content creator, like how you can stream it and all the programs you need for it or something like that, you know?
Yeah, a lot of my mind and plan went to doing speed runs and challenge runs, but rather than I upload one with no entertainment, it would be like a heavily edited, almost like a walkthrough, but you know, funny of the process of how I did my run and how you could do a run yourself. You know, you could follow the guide, but it's also entertaining at the same time. So it's funny, it's edited well, it's got bits, but it's also at the same time informative. I think that's not too much of a niche that has been hit. It's been hit, of course, but there's a market for it, I think. Why not? People like speedrunning.
Yeah, speedrunning's great. I like that. Cool. Well, I'll love to see that. When you release it, I want to check it out. Let me know how that goes.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm slowly working, very slowly.
Take your
but
time.
we're getting
You
there.
no hurry. You're going to be in this game for a while, so take your time. Make sure it's all
Exactly.
nice. Have fun. Have fun. And I know if you're in the same mindset when it comes to creativity, but like when you have a project in mind and you get really into it, like you get really addicted to having so much fun just coming up with ideas with it. So I bet you will be like that. It's gonna be really cool.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So good, so good. All right, you ready for the last question of the night?
Sure. Let's hear it.
I love this question so much. I ask this question to every single one of my guests, and now will be your turn to ask it. And I think you will do a good job with this one. It's gonna be a really good one. Okay. Do you have any advice for those who want to get into streaming / VTuber?
I do. I have given a few people advice before, so I do have some credibility. Best advice I could possibly give is do not spend your money on a model like mine. This model was expensive. I spent a lot of money, but I'd been streaming for a year when I got it, so I knew I liked streaming enough to spend a lot of money. Because you don't know if you're gonna like it. You might start streaming, and then it's not for you, or you don't get what you want out of it. Bad. Use a pre-made, use a PNG. That's the smart way to do it first. Then do your thing, Get a designer, get a model, whatever. But never go out of your bounds either. Make sure you take care of yourself in real life first, because without a normal, like, stable financially individual that's like, you're healthy enough, they can't be a VTuber. You got to take care of yourself.
Take care.
And that's something a lot of VTubers don't do. So
take breaks. Take breaks.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with taking
there's
breaks.
nothing wrong with that. You can always come back, and if you want to take like a small break from content and then come back, maybe you have to. I mean, hell, later this year, I'm gonna have to stop myself for like a solid 3 months or so because I'm moving across the country.
Holy frick.
So it's like, it's gonna take a while to get set up and get working and all this other stuff. It's a lot of work. So, and there's nothing wrong with taking a break and coming back. But biggest piece of advice I give to anybody that wants to make content is, everybody says, how do I get started? How do I make it? Hit the button that says go live. Best
It says right
advice.
there.
Just go live.
It literally says right there, start streaming. Hit that button.
Just start. And if that's it, that's the best advice, is just do it. Just try it. And if you don't like it, you don't like it, but you'll never know until you try. And start with nothing. But a pre-made PNG, best way. And have fun.
Have fun. Enjoy yourself. I think that's the best thing about being a content creator, is just having fun, coming up with ideas, Like you said before, get started. But I think the best way to get started is just coming up with an idea that you like. Maybe you like Dark Souls. Well, why not make a character that you like in Dark Souls? Make like some art of that person, and then make that be your PNG, like a Discord React of that person, and make Dark Souls content. There you go. You already got your idea, you got your theme, you got your plans, and then go forth and have fun. And then, hey, as time goes on, you want to invest in your content, invest in doing this stuff. That's when you can start putting money into it and start like, okay, I really like this. Let's maybe get like a PNG model. Let's get like an actual 3D model. Let's get like a 2D model, And then you already have your idea, you have your clientele. It starts off from the beginning like wants, and it flourishes as you do more of your content.
Yeah, just it's worth noting also. I think it's important to always say to people, it's not a race, it's a marathon. There's always going to be spots at the top, and it's lonely at the top. So don't bury people to get there. Don't rush. Just stick by your friends. Do it together. You don't want to be up there by yourself, because then what?
There's no point. Not having fun anymore. It's not fun.
It's like anything. I mean, anything in life, it's lonely at the top. So do it right. Do it the right way.
Do it the right way. I like that. Do it the right way. I like that's really cool. Well, hey,
Might
that's
as well.
might as well. I agree. Cool. I love that little like smile with him. I love it. I love it. Well, hey, that's all the questions I have for you. Thank you so much for answering every single one of my questions. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. No, of course. Thanks for having me.
Of course, I had a blast. I love your like happy-go-lucky kind of style with it. I love how serious you can get though too, because you actually have some really good, profound knowledge for me, and I thought that was really nice. I love that. Hooray!
Yeah. I do a little bit of both.
You know, you're adorable and funny, but also you're serious and smart. You know, best package. Best package. This is just so good. This is so good. I love it. Well,
Thanks.
No problem. And now, guys, if you'd like to ask any questions, you can ask away. You can ask all the questions you like. You guys want to do some more spins? You guys can hit some spins on there. We're not done yet, but if you guys would like to have some stuff, definitely send us all your way. Also, if you'd like to as well, would you like to let people know where can people find you?
Yeah, so pretty much KITSUNE VT on everything except YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. I'm just KITSUNE, but I do have a card. It's just KITSUNEVT.card.co. You know, CARRD. That's where all my socials are. But, you know, that's my Twitch, KITSUNE VT. That's where I usually am.
Go check her out.
It's usually Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 6 p.m. EST.
Nice. Go check her out. She even is consistent, and that's why I tell everyone they need to be consistent with your schedule. So it's big.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Consistency is key.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay to swap it up, but then stay consistent with your swap at least.
Exactly. If you're going to be swapping around, just make sure you stay consistent with your swap. That's all you say.
Yeah.
All right, well, Alex would like to throw out for one more spin for us, so let's get a spin to go for it. Awesome. Let's see how it goes. Oh, I like this one. This is a cool one. This is one of my newer questions to be added on here. If you were a Pokemon, what type of Pokemon would you be?
All right. I'm going to say fairy type because
I look
like Sylveon.
You do have a Sylveon look. You definitely look like a Sylveon.
I get that a lot. If people were like, "Oh, you look like Sylveon," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Well,
So
I'd love
it
to
would
see you
have
do
to
a
be
Pokemon
fairy.
Rush. I want to see some Pokemon. Sylveon run only. That's all I want to see.
I love Sylveon. Definitely a favorite of mine. So fairy type. It's gotta be.
You gotta be. I think that's a good one. That's a good one. Cool.
But also like broken, so
Oh yeah, she's really strong.
that helps.
I'm just mad at her because I was trying to get an Umbreon and I didn't know about like the new Pokemon and how do you get them. So I looked up a guide and all I saw was you had to train them like at night and get your friendship up. So I kept on grinding my night.
Yeah.
And then finally got leveled up and I learned a new move. And I was like, oh, it's evolving. Now realizing that the new move I taught it was a fairy type move and turned into a Sylveon, not an Umbreon. So a little disappointed.
It's just like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
That's not right.
That's not Umbreon. You know. Always love this. But again, thank you so much for coming on my show. Thank you so much for giving me your time. I had a blast. It's amazing to get to know you. Everyone go check her out. She has a lot of really great content, a lot of really good projects in the making. So go check out all her content. Also, the last thing I like to do before we end it off is to direct a raid. I always like to give the first suggestion of the raid to my guest here. Where would you like to send the raid?
Oh goodness. Let me see if anybody I am friends, like very good friends with, is alive. Usually, I don't know who's ever live on Saturdays because I never shoot
Saturdays
on
is a little bit, yeah. Saturdays is a little bit different, you know.
Let me see. I'm a do a little sleuthing.
Do a little sleuthing. But yeah, though, also for everyone who's at home who is not used to my shows, you guys can also give me a follow. I do these each and every week where we get to know a brand new VTuber. and we get to explore that content, talk to them a little bit about how they do their content and the designs and thoughts that went into it. And we have a lot of fun here on the show. It's really good. It's really good. Tomorrow, we're actually going to be interviewing an Android VTuber. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, that's neat.
Right? It's so cool. I'm looking forward to it. She's really cool. She's really cool.
Who is it?
Give a name down. Names are always
Say,
difficult.
maybe I know them.
I think I actually DM just to double check to make sure she's
Okay.
available. Where is she?
I do have a raid for you, by the way.
Cool.
I
Can you
did find-
DM me that name?
I can.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I put abbreviation of her name in my phone to remind me to reach out to them.
Right, right.
My actually passed him on my little list. Yep, definitely passed him. What? Okay, what's that? Its name is. Oh, is it this one? Wait, are they rebranding? I think they're rebranding. That's why I was confused.
Oh, that'll do it. Okay, I probably don't know them then.
Yeah, I think they're rebranding. They're showing off some new content. I'm gonna send you a picture. I want to send you the Twitch. It's Annie Mendia. Annie Mendia.
Yeah, I unfortunately do not know them.
Super nice person, super cool. Been going around for a while. Makes a lot of really awesome content. She's really cool. She has a really nice model too. She's really designed.
Yeah, I like her design. That's pretty awesome.
Right? I thought it was
Hell
really
yeah.
cool. Really cool. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the design for sure.
Same here. I love designs. That's what really gets me going when it comes to like some people is how interesting the designs are. So it's really cool.
Yeah,
Alright.
for sure.
All right, let's look up this lovely person. So we have Gunky. Is that what it is? Gunky?
Yeah. Gunky's one of my friends. The very nice guy.
Ah, he looks cool. I love his little tiny like Elden Ring model. That's so cool. Like how I was talking about, hey, if you want to start it off just being like an Elden Ring person, you can just like, get a little simple model of an Elden Ring character and just stream like that. This is the person. This is literally just did my idea.
He literally just a suit of armor.
Yeah, it's just a suit of armor. He's like a Dark Souls armor. I love him. He's so cool. He's so adorable. He's playing Deltarune, so let's go give him all the loves. Go check him out. Thank you guys so much for joining in. You guys all freaking amazing as always. I will see you guys next time. And don't forget to check out this lovely KITSUNE over here. It definitely deserves all the loves. Don't leave Discord yet, okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right, awesome.
Right,
You guys all
thank
take
ya.
care. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Take care.